Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. That's because I have pulled 3 of my favorite updo prom hairstyles for you guys to check out. So the first one is the Viking braid ponytail. Now I did this on Brooklyn's hair and it's amazing. It's still as totally in and on trend today as it was several years ago when I did it, so you guys can check that out. We're using second day curls, so we're just using the curls she had in from yesterday. I've taken her hair pretty much from the temple over and flipped it to the side, and then I've pulled out just one little piece that we're gonna leave for softness around her face. So we're just gonna do a regular Dutch braid, and we are gonna add in pieces on the top and the bottom, anything like that. And as we're going back, we're just following kind of the natural hairline, so we're going at a slight downward angle, and we're just still picking up hair on both sides. And I'm just gonna finish off with a normal 3-strand braid. Now before I get too far down, I'm gonna go back and pull and pancake this hair while I still have loose ends. You can braid it all the way down and do it, but it's harder to pull the hair all the way up at the top then. So I'm gonna go back and do it now. You can see I'm just grabbing the outside edges. I'm gonna still leave probably a good 3-4 inches at the end. And then I'm gonna go back and just pancake this part too. Now with the rest of the hair, you're going to take it and flip it so it's straight back. And I'm gonna flip part of her hair forward, just right here, the front section. And then I'm gonna take these back sections and I'm just gonna add just a little bit of tease to her hair just to add some fullness on the top and some volume. Then I'm gonna flip the whole thing back over. I am going to pull just another piece of hair out on this side to match the one on the other side. So I'm just gathering up the rest, really just even finger combing it all into a ponytail. And the only trick here is you just want to make sure you have some hair covering up that part line where the braid is. And when you kind of get your hair placed where you want it, pull it to soften it a little, then you're going to add the braid in. So you just reach and grab that too. And then you can take an elastic, like this one, and go ahead and secure the whole thing. You can pull and tug and tweak to your content. So if you want it really soft, this is where you do that. If you want it really tight and slick, you can do that as well. You can even kind of reach down and tuck it underneath this braid and pancake it just a little bit more so it sits on top of that part line. We really want the braid to pop. And then what I'm gonna do to finish it all off and to cover our not so pretty elastic is take a piece of hair from underneath and just take it and wrap it up and over, around and around until that hair completely covers the ponytail holder. And then take a bobby pin and go ahead and just bobby pin that end piece up so it's hidden. You know, it kind of looks like a normal hairstyle from the front. Then you turn it to the side and it's this fun accent braid just running through the ponytail that really pops, but it adds a lot of dynamic to the hairstyle, which I love. The second one is the Pull-Thru updo, and I love this one because when Annie did it for the channel, she showed us how to do it on yourself, and it's just basically a sideways ponytail at the nape of your neck, but you can totally do this one on yourself for prom and it still looks amazing.
I like to start by sweeping all of my hair over to the side that has the least amount of hair that you part on, and then take a little section and you're going to tie it about 2 inches above your neck with a clear elastic band. And then you're going to take another section just behind that one and tie that off as well. Now you'll take the first ponytail, split it in half, pull the second ponytail through the first one and clip that off. Do another ponytail, but then add the hair that is hanging down into that ponytail as well. Take your next ponytail, split it in half, pull that ponytail through, clip it off, create another ponytail, bringing in that hair. Pull that ponytail through, take another small section and add that into the next ponytail. I do 6 ponytails. Once you reach the front where you're going to add all of your hair, and I like to make sure that I like the way that it looks in the front. And now we're going to continue doing a pull-through braid. And now we're going to begin pulling apart this braid. And this is what makes the braid look so cool. I'm just going to pull it apart like crazy, and try to be sure to do your elastics not super tight, so that way it pulls apart a little bit easier. Now I'm just pulling on the very top to give myself more volume. And then I'm just going to continue going through and pulling apart this braid like crazy so it gets super big. This will work really well if you have a mirror to look in the back while you're doing this. I didn't have a mirror, but if you do have a two-way mirror, that will be very helpful. And in the very front where you started, I really don't like seeing that elastic right there, so I just take a tiny bit of hair, stick a bobby pin in it, and then push it up and push that bobby pin back into my hair, so that way you don't see any elastics. And then I'm just gonna go through and bobby pin this to my head just so it looks fuller and I know it's not gonna fall or anything throughout the day. And then you're gonna take that end, tuck it underneath, bobby pin that in place. And then adjust the front. I wanna have a little bit more volume, so I'm just pulling apart a little bit more. And then you're finished.
The third one is the French braid updo, and Jordan did this one for Cute Girls Hairstyles and showed us how to take 2 buns and a braid and make this amazing updo where they're all twisted on top of each other and look awesome.
Take a section of hair from the front of the head and divide it into 3 equal pieces. Then you're going to do a regular French braid, so cross the top strand over into the middle and then the bottom strand over into the middle. Then you're going to take a new section of hair and add it into the top piece, and you're going to cross them both over into the middle. Then you're going to repeat on the bottom, so add in some new hair to the bottom piece and cross them both over into the middle. Then you're just going to continue as a regular French braid for a few stitches towards the back of the head. After a few stitches, I went back and pancaked the braid by pulling gently on the edges. After about 2 stitches, you want to start adding in hair to the bottom piece from just underneath the braid. On the top side, you can just continue like a regular French braid. Once you've reached the middle of the head, stop adding in hair to the bottom piece to make a lace braid. Then just continue the lace braid for a couple more stitches across the back of the head. Once you've reached the ear, stop adding in new hair and continue a regular braid until you reach the end of the hair. Secure the braid with a clear baby elastic. Move the lace braid up and out of the way. Then pull the remaining hair into a low side ponytail. Section off a piece of hair from the ponytail and twist it. Pull on the edges of the twist to give it more volume. Push the top part of the twist onto the head and pin it in place with bobby pins. Take a new section of hair from the ponytail and twist it together with the remaining hair from the first twist. Make sure that there are no tangles from the twist before and that all of the hair is smooth. Pull on the twist to give it more volume and again push it onto the head and pin it in place. Continue the same pattern until you run out of hair in the ponytail. Once you're out of hair to add in, twist the remaining hair around the bun and pin it in place. Take the lace braid and drape it around the outside of the bun. Use bobby pins to secure the braid and then tuck the ends underneath the bun. Then go back and bobby pin or pancake any pieces of the braid or bun if necessary. Then I went back and pulled out some pieces from the front to frame my face. And that's it!
Okay guys, I hope you loved all 3 of my favorites. What are your favorite hairstyles that we've ever done for prom? Leave me a comment below and let me know. I'd really love to hear it. And you guys, you can make sure to subscribe by clicking this button right here. And you can check out all of our other hairstyles, including more prom and homecoming hairstyles, by clicking over here. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.